I'm Mr. Grindler, and here are my creatures. And welcome back to another episode of Mr. Grindlers Creatures, but on today's episode, well, it's 2023, so 2023. 2002 is over and done with. It's finished. No more. And it's crazy to think that, because this year it's just flown by, and I say that every year to be fair, and I swear as the years go on, the years just keep getting faster and faster, especially having kids. Like, if you guys think that years are going fast as it is, just wait until you have some kids. Whew. So for today's episode, you all know what I'm going to do, and that is a recap of 2022. But instead of just, finding my best clips and chucking some music over it, I've tried to do it, a little bit different for you guys. And it is a bit of a lengthy one, so I do apologise about that. But before we actually go into it, I just want to talk about 2021. So I done a recap for 2021, and I got a little bit emotional on that. It wasn't the best year. 2021 really wasn't a good year, but there were some positives from it. 2021 made me a lot stronger and a lot more confident in myself, and I don't regret a lot of stuff that's happened, because look at me now. But at the end of the day, who I am now, all that stuff that's happened resulted in me being who I am now. So you guys should never regret anything, because it makes you who you are. So 2021, I experienced anxiety, panic attacks for the first time, which I am happy to say I don't experience that anymore. I get anxious from time to time, but I'm alright. But with the monetization thing, so one thing in 2022, I've made a bit of a gamble. I made a new channel, and I was pretty positive about it. A fresh channel, all new content, content that I'm happy with, because on my old channel I delivered some really bad stuff when I first started out. And sorry if I sound a bit croaky or something, I feel like I'm getting ill, it's that time of year. But I took the gamble and I did the work, and thanks to you guys and me actually producing these videos, I managed to achieve monetization again. So that was one achievement with 2022 that I'm really happy with. Other than that, I'm a little bit disappointed within myself. So, I've had a lot of stuff to sort out that's not to do with spiders, and I've sort of, not poured so much energy into my spiders. I used to dedicate 24/7. I used to go to work, come home from work, I used to do spiders, boom, 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 until I go to bed. It's unhealthy. You need a rest at times, I've got kids and that, so it's, I don't need to say it, you guys should know. So that's one thing I've done this year. I've taken a step back and given myself more, me time. And, while that's really good, and I'm really thankful that I did, because everyone should be giving yourself, yourself time. It's really important. But I feel like I don't know what the word is. I've wasted a lot of time, I can say that. And that's not on, other people and stuff like that. Just in general, I can just waste a lot of time. And I never used to be like that. I used to be like on it. Always on it. But I don't know, that's something I've got to work on. But 2023, I'm really looking forward to. So like my videos, while you guys have probably enjoyed it, hopefully, fingers crossed you have enjoyed it. I don't feel like I've given it my all, if that makes sense. I've done quite some repetitive videos, and I have all these ideas in my head, and I haven't actually really done any of them this year. So yeah, that's quite disappointing. So that means for 2023, it is important that I get some of these ideas done. So I need to get some of these projects underway. I'm excited for 2023. And I just want to say a massive thank you to all of you watching, because, you know, 2022, 2021, 2022? 2022, 2021, 2020, all them years, there'd be nothing without you guys watching. Even though I enjoy making all these videos, recording them, editing them, it wouldn't be the same if I didn't have an audience. So yeah, thank you very much, and I hope to continue giving you all videos to watch, because at the end of the day, this is my passion, and it's really good because my kids are getting into this as well, and yeah, it's nice to do that with the kids. I've done a lot of stuff off camera with them, so it's been good. But most of all, I hope that all of you have had a smashing 2022. So I know, you know, the past couple of years have been really hard on everyone, and I feel like the next couple of years, especially for people in the UK, other countries as well, it's only going to get harder. I don't really want to get into it, but I just feel like the next couple of years are going to be quite hard. And it's nice to know that a lot of you in this community, you're friends with each other, and it's nice to know. It's nice to know that a community like this has that sort of friendship. There's a lot of community love, so that's really good. I'm not going to go into many plans with 2023, but there's a lot of stuff that I want to do, a lot of stuff that I want to change, and I just need to get my arse in gear, if I'm honest. I do. You know, 2022, I've just done the bare minimum. I didn't actually go above and beyond when I could have, and yeah, that's my own fault, if I'm honest. So 2023, I'm going to aim to do better, and I'm going to stop talking because I feel like I'm just chatting a bunch of and you know, I want to show you these videos because editing this up, it actually made me really happy. Like all this, I say that I didn't really do much in 2022, but when I watch these videos, I think, you know what, I actually did do a bit. Still haven't done a live. I clicked on the live, still haven't done a live on that channel, and I still haven't done a shorts on that channel. And while I'm at it, guys, make sure you go check out the shorts channel. So it is just Mr. Grindler. I think it's at Mr. Grindler Clips. So I didn't really want to put shorts on this channel, and I did put a little poll up. And it was, I think it was about 50-50, if I'm honest. But I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go with a new channel. So I've gone with a little shorts channel. So, you know, if you guys don't have Instagram or Facebook and you want to check out the shorts that I put on there, or the reels, or I don't know what they're called, they're all different on different platforms. Or, you know, if you don't have TikTok, you can now find them on YouTube. There is a link down in the description. I'll try and put it up the top for you all. So yeah, once again, I need to crack on. I need to achieve what I want to achieve. And if I don't push myself, I'm not going to achieve it. I am the only person that can control my own fate and what I do. So I need to do it. And that's what I say to all of you back at home, actually. All of you that are watching, you got to do it. Just do it. If you want to do something, go and do it. Because all the time that you sit around and you think, oh, do I not, do I? You know, you're just never going to do it. And that's what I've done for this year. I've had all these ideas, and all these like Balfoury ideas, and just didn't do any of it. So yeah, have a look at some of these videos. I may have put quite a lot of them in, if I'm honest, but yeah, I hope you enjoy it.
He actually bought me one of these rosaire slings quite some time ago, and yeah, it was a long time ago. And I'll be honest, like, it's been weird because I've barely fed it, if I'm honest. It's been months and months, and it was weird because it molted twice on its own. Literally without no feeding, it just molted, and then literally about a month later it molted again, no feeds in between. But other than that, it's really picky when it takes food, but yeah, it's taken forever to grow. But on today's episode, we are going to be rehousing the Phomictopus cancerides, I think it is. I think it's cancerides, so the Haitian brown tarantula. And welcome back to another episode of Mr. Grindlers Creatures. But on today's episode, we are doing the Cirapagopus or Cirago. Beth always teaches me this, and I always forget. I call it Cirapagopus, but she calls it Cirago. Oh, my male Piemoney has molted. Wonder if it's mature yet. Oh, boom, I just found a mature male. Balfour world domination. Balfour world domination. Balfour world domination. Balfour world domination. Yeah. Balfour world domination. I'm a f***ing weirdo, ain't I?
Do you think you will always have green hair? The answer is no. I won't always have green hair. It'll probably fall out one day. And it's been what, 2 years now since I've had my hair, I think, green. And it was only ever for my 1K subscribers on my old channel, so I never actually planned on having it a long time, but I actually started to enjoy it. But I wouldn't say I'm gonna have it forever, no. One day I probably will cut it off and I'll do like a video. I've always said to myself I'd love to grow my hair long enough
dye it green, cut it off, put it in a frame, and be like, Mr. Grindler, and then the year. Don't know. I'm weird. I know I'm weird. But yeah, the answer's no. It probably won't be. But on today's episode, actually, I just can't wait to get this video out because it's been sat there in my little folders and it's just been a little eyesore. And I don't even know why I haven't got it done, to be fair, because it ain't even that bad of a video. And yeah, I just need to get it out. Like, it's the last footage from, oh my god, where was it? Bedford. We are talking months ago. Absolute months ago. Bedford. Yes, Bedford. I need to get it out. I just need to get it out. Me, Craig, Becky, Becca and her partner, we all went down to see, so we all got in the car, went down to Seas in Ashford for the day, which was at the Ashford International Hotel, I believe. And what an event it was. So me and Craig was behind the spider shop stall all day. It's actually a rather interesting experience because while you're behind the stall and you've got, you know, customers at the front and they're all looking at tarantulas and they ask you like questions, so they're like, oh, well, what's this one like? And then like it's good because then you can be like, oh yeah, I've got one of these, and you can tell your experience on them. And I managed to sell a couple Balfouries as well for the spider shop, which was absolutely great. I had loads of people come up to me. I was actually really shocked, like literally just coming up to me, and they're like, oh, Mr. Grindler, I've got a question for you about Balfouries. I was hoping I'd find you, and it was really great. I don't know, it made me like feel really nice inside. Like it just gave me like a burst of happiness that people have actually thought about asking me a Balfourie question. So yeah, thank you very much. And if any of you did ask me that question, then please get in touch with me on social media because I'd love to know how these communals do in the future. But on today's episode, I'm so excited for this one, can I just say? Like, really excited. I can't wait. Absolutely cannot wait. So, for today's episode, we are doing the Ephobosus murinus rehouse. So, her name is Jackie, and that's named after Jack the Skeleton. It was one of the few tarantulas that I do have named. On using the flooding technique. With her at the bottom of her burrow, we decided to slowly pour water into the entrance with the hopes of her coming up. And now that she has come up to the top of her burrow, we can use a tarantula room tube to safely keep her inside till we get her enclosure ready.
Laura invited me out down in Canterbury, so she knows a couple of locations out in some woods, and yeah, it was quite a good day. So she invited me out. I drove down there, and we literally spent the whole day out in the woods and pretty much the evening as well when it was dark. So. Okay, so it says LP on. So for Mictopus green coal carapace, we have got, I'm not sure which is in this. This one ain't labelled. So that is the female Harpacteria pulchripes. This is the, I don't know, I'm gonna have to open them up and have a look. I'm not entirely sure 100% what, you know, they agreed, so I'm gonna have to open them up, have a look.
So this girl currently hasn't been fed since her last molt, which means she's going to be hungry. For those of you that have been watching since my old channel, you would have known of my Killer Brachy's Harhini that, you know, I got, and he got delivered with the Killer Brachy's Ken Kraken that came out of the pot, so it was loose in the poly box. Yeah, it was absolutely nightmare. I've been through a journey with this girl, like through the rehouse, through her producing a sack, you know, raising up her babies as well. But luckily enough, I managed to give them away to quite a few people. But I still have quite a few of the Killer Brachy's Harhini that I've been growing on. And yeah, they're absolute demons. And then there was the fact that, you know, she's escaped twice in her life because of how the lid was. So yeah, we've been through a lot with this girl. But now, on top of everything she's put me through, not only has she now molted, which, you know, a lot of you would be like, yeah, good news. No, it's not good news, because I don't know if you guys remember, she actually had a dodgy leg. And I'm not going to go into it too much, but yeah, just watch the video and then we'll have a little talk about it. I don't know why, but I just absolutely love this shot with the fangs and her pushing the molt off. You just got that downward view. It's absolutely stunning. So now we can see that she's getting all her legs out, and to be honest, I had the lid off the enclosure and I weren't really looking that often. I just kept, you know, pressing record every time it went off. But if you have a close look at around about the top of the screen, just have a look and just see if all the legs come out. And there you have it, that back leg there. So unfortunately, when I went back to look at the enclosure, this is what I found. You can actually see where her legs come off. We are pulling a Monocentropas balfouri egg sac, and you might be thinking, why are you pulling a Monocentropas balfouri egg sac, Jalen? Like, why? Just let it hatch with a mum. And that's because there's a very good reason, and that's because it is way past its due date. So, as I was pouring the contents out onto the Lazy Susan, I started to notice that there was actually, you know, little spiders inside this egg sac. So, you know, I was absolutely gutted. I've seen the original rehouse for this communal. Many feeds scattered across the space of a year. many interactions between the Balfouri, and even discovered a few things along the way that even I didn't know. But learning is something that we are always doing, and learning from our mistakes, or even learning a better way to set up a communal will come in handy within time. I'm Mr. Grindler, and someone needs to get me out of here.
Nah, that, man.
This might work out in our benefit.
What the And here she is, absolutely stunning. These are, I just absolutely adore them. So this is the third egg sac within 1 molt that this girl has produced for us. Absolutely insane. And one of them was a Grammostola rosea adult female. And I'll tell you, like, I've been looking for about 1.5 years for an adult female Grammostola rosea. Look at that. Just stunning. I'm gonna have to get some macro shots of her in a minute, but she is beautiful. And to be fair, the picture looked like her abdomen was a lot bigger, but it's actually quite a nice size. But that is because all of this stuff on this table is what I had to show you, and I wanted to, you know, go into a bit more detail instead of just going, yeah, I've got this, 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 this. I don't know why I'm doing a video on my birthday, but I thought to myself, you know what, this top that I got, so it says Balfour Dad, which is pretty cool, and it's got the little Mr. Grindlers Creatures down there, and the fact that we got some Balfouries today, I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a little birthday Balfourie video, because, you know, I love Balfouries, and there's Balfouries on my birthday. So down here, we've actually got a female inside this one, we've got a female inside this one, and there is a mature male inside this one as well. So we just want to get her on a little slant, just so she might even make her way out. Oh, tweezers. I just don't know where I put my tweezers. Here they are. So we'll see if we can just lift it like this a little bit to start with, just to see if she'll come out. I don't really want to drop the saw. Oh, okay, this is where it's going to start going bad. Oh my god. Looking back at this, I think to myself, what the f am I doing here?
Hello. Mum. So, do you want to keep coming at me? That's it, keep coming at me.
Yeah, she's getting ready to slap there, isn't she? I actually only ordered tarantulas, by the way, so yeah, she's put a lot of extra stuff in her. And, you know, I got them for a really good deal as well, so thank you very much, Bethany, for that. But on top of that, she's actually gifted me, you know, an enclosure. She's gifted me this enclosure just here as well. Like, loads of accessories to go with it. Yeah, this stuff ain't cheap, so thank you very much. And obviously, we got the thermometers just down there, so... sorry, but this just reminds me too much of like the last bear and the exact position. That was carnage. Or it's going to be fine, but it seems like it's a little bit. I'm a little stressed out at the minute, so we'll try and make your journey as quick as possible into this new enclosure. That's it, come on. There we go. Look at you. Straight to the water dish. Straight inside the water dish, should I say. Thank you very much to every single viewer watching. You guys. Thank you.
Trust the right, don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You don't have to be ready. You don't have to be. You are like me, and I'm like you. You are like me, and I'm like you. There's so many ways to be happy. You can do whatever you like. You don't have to be ready. You just gotta trust the right. Don't have to be scary. You just gotta follow the light. You're able to be happy. You can do whatever you like.
We are going to be rehousing an avic, so I think it's avicularia. I'll put the name up down below. I don't really know this one because this is a tarantula. It's never really, it's never really like bothered me, if I'm honest. It's never been a must for me. It's something in the hobby that everyone goes mad about. You always see like Instagram reels, TikToks of avics, and yeah, everyone just loves them. But me, I don't know. I've never really gone out my way to actually purchase one until now. Go on, gal. beginning that I do think this could be a lengthy video, so again, I do apologise that you've had to watch for all of that, but I do really hope you've enjoyed it at the same time. So once again guys, I really do hope you've had a smashing 2022. I hope you had a good New Year's Eve as well, whatever you was doing, you know, whether you was in playing some games or you went out, you know, if you... But yeah, let's all smash 2023. Let's do it. I'm feeling positive. You gotta have a bit of positivity in life. But yeah, that is it for today's episode guys. So if you could like, comment and share, that would be absolutely great. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon so you're notified of when I upload next. Don't forget guys, I've got Patreon now, 5 different tiers and channel membership. There's a link down in the description. But Mr. Grindler's down here, so are my creatures and so are my Balfouries. Have a great week guys, you all deserve it. Peace.